Hey man, say man, it's your boy Dez reacting to NBA Legends explains how Larry Bird destroyed everyone. Larry Bird is an NBA legend. He achieved a lot for the Boston Celtics, achieved a lot in the NBA. He trash talk, and he will tell you where you would miss it at. He will make it there, and then you would be on the bench, and he would tell you, I'm the reason you're on the bench because of how bad you played. He would have been in the GOAT conversation if he either played more, didn't get injured, or he achieved more. But he achieved enough, and we're going to see how the NBA legends explain him. They have nothing bad to say about him because he was just good, and he always had nothing bad to say unless he was beating them. He always showed good sportsmanship. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment down below more NBA video suggestions.
YouTube, and welcome back to another solid reaction. And today
And shout
I got
out
another banger
Mecca
video
Room.
coming for y'all, man. And today we'll be checking out NBA Legends explain how
And shout out
Larry
Mecca
Bird
Room for the video.
destroyed everyone. We talking about the left-hand genius, the Mr. Oh, I'll pull up in your face. I talk trash every day. We gonna be checking this video out, man. If y'all guys are a Larry Bird fan or y'all just enjoying the content, man, do your boy a favor, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to
He was doing everybody a favor though when he told them they was gonna make it so they can see it coming. Because a lot of people like versus Michael Jordan, you would have never seen he was gonna do a behind the back layup and dunk.
the channel and turn your notifications on so you never miss another solid reaction. It's that simple. But let's get into this one and see what's going on.
They just couldn't keep up with him.
Oh, that lay.
And he was a power
Running
forward that
lay
was
on it?
taller.
Yo, I love
Nowadays,
this dude's
you
videos,
have
man.
point
I'm gonna
guards
make sure
in
I
all
link-
positions
Bro, I'll
that's
be
taller.
watching all his stuff.
But they went with that back in that era with Magic Johnson. He was a point guard and he was taller.
Hey, this is Marcus Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the basketball.
This is
Time
for the
Machine
old
with my
NBA
man,
fans.
Sean David.
Yes, sir. I like the basketball.
So learn more about Larry
Welcome
Bird.
back to the Basketball Time Machine. My name is Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're ready for your weekly dose of old school NBA basketball. In today's episode, I want to take a look at NBA legends explaining why Larry Bird was so dangerous and so
He was dangerous, but at the same time, he was dangerous enough for you to
damn good.
be better than
I
him.
know I cover him like
You can always be
every
better than
once
somebody
in a
you
while,
you
but
looked
he's
up to. They
a
looked up to him. That's why they
second
never got to be
favorite
better
player
than
of
him.
all time, and I know that there are so many Larry Bird fans.
They was
so
okay where they was at.
I'm right along with you, bro, but
Can you
keep it going, pump.
But before we dive into that, let me ask you guys for a small favor. Please check out the video or the spot of today's sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by
man.
Mova. Now, this is something which I'm really excited
As much
about.
as I want
The
to,
Mova
bro,
Glow is something you have never seen
Y'all don't come
before.
here to see me
And
react to
rotating
his
good
stuff.
is
Y'all
from
react
Michael
to the
Cooper,
video.
who
That's
was
what y'all come to
considered
see me
be one
do.
of the best Larry Bird defenders of all time. Let's have a look.
They say he's one of the best defenders. That's getting overlooked by a lot of things that he do. But he's versatile, so I can give it to that.
As the man who guarded him better than anybody else, which Larry Bird will be the first person to tell the world, what's your feeling about that? Did you feel that he always had the ball, or did you? Because one reason he didn't when they played the Lakers.
He always had the ball, but he wasn't a ball hog. He was just making it all the time, so they appreciated him and kept giving him the ball.
People always ask me who's the hardest player I've ever had to guard. And there was Michael Jordan, George Gervin, the late great Mike Mitchell. I mean,
He was
so
the
many
most similar to
players.
Michael Jordan.
I always say Larry Bird, and I say this for the reason because
He's
with
difficult.
Larry, okay, if you're guarding Michael, when Michael passed the basketball, he kind of hung on his shorts and he sit off to the side. With Larry, when he passed the basketball,
Do you see that?
when he
The
became
pump
more
fake was
dangerous.
always there.
The resume is
That was his
No,
specialty.
I like that. I actually like that. He's more dangerous when he passed the basketball because now he's cutting, and now you know he done got the look off. He done got you looking somewhere else, and now he moving. Now he going got this. Okay, bang. I'm more
He
dangerous.
pump fake, have you look somewhere else, then he goes for the layup a lot of times too.
I'm coming off of everything.
long, but he's really known for two things mostly: shooting and talking trash on the court. Which one bothered you the most?
Talking trash.
It's shooting.
What?
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean,
He was talking trash, but he was always
just so,
respecting of
like,
everybody.
Perfect, you know, and not only was it perfect, you know, my mother-in-law.
Like, I'm
nicknamed
sure he
him
wanted to play
jump
basketball
shot
because of Michael
silent
Jordan.
Death.
So he wouldn't do
Because
that.
When he shot it, the ball just like rolled in the air, and it was almost like it was playing a song. The way it was like just moving in the air, and then it would just swish.
Ooh, good look.
His shot was just so, and he was just.
And he's
you
getting to the
know,
rim
as a-
by himself. He doesn't need
Hey,
screens.
give me that.
I mean, just a
He's making
straight
his own
killer.
plays. He don't need a
And
coach
the next
either.
player's opinion that I want to take a look at is from Cedric Maxwell, who was not only a teammate of Larry Bird's, but also was very skeptical.
So we're getting a
at
teammate
first when he met
perspective.
Larry, but he changed his mind.
I seen teammates' perspective of other players. Are they in a GOAT conversation?
Look,
He didn't impress me no more than any white guy I've ever seen play before. I think that you would say that most black players at the time were racist, in the sense that we did not think that you could find a white guy who could play better than any black guy. I'm thinking, oh, he's slow, he can't get off a shot. He's not that strong. This is gonna be a layup. Bam, knocks down a jump shot. Okay, maybe that was luck. Gets the ball again.
Bam, hit it, man. Yeah.
Bam.
He has a weird jump shot, but it's always going in, and that's what he had to do. He had to learn to adapt.
Jump shot.
Maybe he changed it up when he played longer in the NBA.
You know what? I'm gonna D this guy up. I'm gonna show him what it's like. 20 feet away. Bam. 25
I can tell he did.
Bam. My mind just goes something. Damn, this way.
Because at first it looked like he was just flinging it.
People always talking about that he can't jump, he can't do this.
He can't jump. He has a high vertical when he's going for the dunk. I haven't seen him posterize anybody though.
So I got to the league. I called all my.
Because that would have added to the trash talking.
All that trash that you were talking, you need to squash all that. This man is great.
Hey, greatness.
He can, whatever you were saying.
And he's the greatest power forward of his position.
For a man who can't jump, he
passes the eye test too. You don't see no weaknesses when you watch him.
And that's how I feel. The whole situation with it. This is, and I'm being bluntly honest with it. The way I feel about it is exactly how you're saying. Like when he came into the league, a lot of players were racist. Like black players were racist when it came to finding a white player who can play like them. But once you figure out he can hoop, it's like you don't even want to consider him white no more. You're like, nah, that's just a chocolate. You know, that's when you get the little slang like, man, that's white chocolate there. You know, that's a brother just, you know, dipped in some powder or something.
That's my
like
homie.
that. Because the fold of it all is that it's hard to find a white player to play alongside a black player or even as good as a black player in that.
Now you see a lot of them, so it changed.
I'm not saying
Basketball.
That way. I'm just saying people felt that way. It's a little bit more diverse now. That's not what I'm worried about. But in that time, it was more or less on the fact of the matter is, hey, how can this? Why would you draft a white kid when you got all brothers on your team? We trying to win. What can this white kid do for us? And for Larry Bird to step out and like, no, I might be a white kid, but
he was confident, and that just shows you a lot. He was having fun. He was being himself, and that's added into his winning.
That's what made Larry Bird. It was the fact that he came in underrated. And people,
he was the underdog,
underrated him,
and then now he's still the underdog.
He wasn't underrated. Like that's the point. And he would cook and cook and cook, and people still like, oh, he a white dude, man. You let a white dude cook you. No. You let one of the greatest players of all time cook you. Don't demolish that. Don't try to take away from that. And I feel like that's what the Dennis Rodman whole thing was about. But you know,
I think they pick and take a lot from his career, or a lot that he does.
Your guys are
to say other players do the same thing, which is just not true.
Let
him. He's doing it on everybody.
Let him. He was doing it.
He's doing it on the best defensive players in the league.
Exactly.
He's not one of the best defensive players of the league. He's not the best defensive player in that time, but he's adapting.
Don't you think how about that with the era talk?
I'm gonna give you Olden Polynesians' take on this. Magic, yes, the Showtime.
His 3-point get overlooked. I'm not gonna lie, he's good with that.
I gotta give the S to Bird.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say a name.
Ooh,
he just dropped him.
Oh, dunk that. Oh,
that was almost a miss, but
agrees with you.
I have to
almost missing the playoffs and still winning doesn't matter.
He can get his own shot off. He can get his teammates. Basically, what Magic did, he was able to do, plus be an opposite player.
He said he was able to do what Magic did, plus more.
All the way out to the field.
That's why they was a good matchup.
An incredible asset. They were pretty much the same size.
Yeah.
They were both slow. They were both, they were not both leapers.
Yeah.
And he looked like he was out of shape, but he was in shape enough for him to win.
And they were both high IQ guys, but
yeah.
I gotta give the edge to Bird, man.
In the league
good
at
spin.
that
Give me this.
time, do
Knock
you
down,
call your mom. Give me
have a
that.
feel for who players felt was the better player between those two?
Good pat.
To be honest,
Over
with you,
two
the
defenders.
black players gravitated to Magic, and the
It was
white
at the
players
point they had to double
gravitated
team
to
him or make a rule
See,
to
I'd
stop
probably
him.
been they'd have been beating my ass in the hood back then, because I'd have been like, y'all really think Magic better than Bird? I'd have been that black dude. They'd be like, what you saying, dog? I'm like, I'm saying exactly what I'm saying. That white boy cooking us. That's what I'm saying. He is cooking us. He's Caesar salad us, boy. What you mean? You feel me? Like, no, I wouldn't. But I'm one of them people who just can't lie. So I don't even care if people don't like what I say.
He said he's one of the people that can't lie, so he wouldn't be biased if another player could.
I'm gonna tell you the honest feeling how I feel. So when I say it, it's an honest fact. If I'm gonna pick a team, there's no way in hell I'm drafting Magic Johnson before Larry Bird. That's just me. I don't care what you can try to. You can get.
But let's think about it. If it's your first time seeing Larry Bird and Matt Johnson, you're not drafting Larry Bird first.
So give me the white boy that can knock it down from the outside.
So he's saying this after seeing him already play.
It was like what? I think they said he rarely had a bad game. He had like for every 13 good games he had one bad game. That's a good game.
How big Larry Bird is until you stand in close to Larry Bird. Larry Bird legit 6'10".
Nah, real talk. When I first stood up against him when he was coaching the pace, I was like, damn.
So he walked by us and he says, y'all those college guys? And we was like, yeah, we the college guys. And he looked at us and he said, get some fucking rest. It's gonna be a long week.
He said, get some rest. It's gonna be a long week. And he's not talking about the schedule.
He was like, what the hell?
Look at this sleep, buddy.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. You know, we like, all right.
He said that on Chris Webber.
To say what's up, and he just gave me like this, like, dang.
I fear no one but Larry Bird, because if you keep it close and he has a chance to win it, he's gonna win it.
The story goes that when he played against Denver, they had a guy named John Hansley. You remember John Hansley?
No, I don't
6'7", Notre Dame guy, white guy, really good defender, right?
Okay.
They put him on Larry, and Larry was wearing his ass out. Absolutely. And Larry would run by the bench and tell Doug Moe, who was the coach.
He was upset when you put certain players against him because he thought he was better than them.
Get him off me.
Which was true.
Disrespectful.
He was showing us in the mixtapes.
Yeah. Like, what's disrespectful? Yeah. He says, disrespectful for y'all to put a white guy on me.
Yeah.
Put a black guy on me. Put a black guy on me. That's why he gives Coop so much. He still says to this day, Coop is the best defender he's ever played against.
Wow. Really?
But he was like, you disrespecting me by putting a white guy on me.
Hey.
I feel you.
But that's Larry.
But that's just what it is. It's like, no, bro. I want the challenge. Don't put the white dude on me, bro. I know I can.
I want the challenge, but it already is a challenge in the NBA.
Him. I grew up.
That just shows you how much he came in for winning, how much he cared about the game.
I want that one right there. Give me him. Why you putting him on me? Because I'm about to give him 40. You might as well go ahead and go get him. I need him. Yeah.
He was giving every NBA legend 40.
I know he ride the bench, but it's better than putting him on me. I promise you.
When he played back in the day, that's all he played against was brothers.
Yo.
So he was like, don't put no white guy on me.
And that's what I
He got told how to be better
So
than
when he did that, he said, I had to torch his ass so they understand.
And you ain't gonna see him again.
Get him off me.
I don't know
good lay.
if I could ever tell you a memory. I'll just tell you that Larry was a phenomenal basketball player.
Phenomenal. Good word to describe him.
Give me this. Back in there.
Set him apart. I mean, that guy.
He was putting them back in the game even after they was losing. He was just clutch.
The Birdman. Oh, hit that. The boogeyman. Bow. Got you. Bow.
Nothing bothered him. Unbelievable competitor. Great hands, great vision, great feel for the game. And just
He had a great feeling when he knows it's going to go in too. That's how he knows when to call it.
Every single night and just play at an unbelievably high level. Didn't have to shoot the ball really well.
Ooh, that was a good pass.
I guess you could say he called it how he sees it.
Get me.
Get to the league, look at a year, and a strong first year. So I knew that I was teaming up with someone that was franchise changing type talent.
You know, this guy, I think he was born to play basketball. Seeing him come in and making the adjustment early.
Bro, to this day, I still don't understand why.
He was on the NBA 75 anniversary.
And I'm not, when I say it, I don't know. I just don't get it. Like, he still look young. With the gray hair, Dr. J look like 45. If we go black on his hair, he look 45. I'm being in, and it's like, bro, you like 64.
Next year,
it's like 20 more years.
40 plus.
Hope I look that good.
60 plus.
You know, I've said it countless times on the show already. I'm a huge Larry Bird fan, and to me, it's always so much joy to hear stories of Larry Bird and hearing other players talking about him that actually played against him. And that's also a huge reason why I always keep on doing this kind of episodes, because I know that many of you guys also enjoy these videos.
Facts.
Anyway, again, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to check out.
All right, man, that is the end of this video, man. Y'all know how I feel about Larry Bird. It's cook madness on him. I think Larry Bird is not just like, I want to take pride in him. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to be like, nah, he a brother. Like, but I can't. But I love the fact that he wanted to be himself. He didn't try to be somebody else. That's probably the most dominant part. is that he was always who he was. So, I mean, with that being said, Larry Bird is hands down one of my favorite players of all time. We putting him in my top 3. And the only reason why he top 3 is, you know, I got to keep my boy MJ up there because that's what it is. And then, you know, growing up in the 90s, I mean, in the 80s and 90s, you kind of have your other favorite players that ain't really superstars, which was one of that. But, man, if y'all guys did enjoy this one, man.
A lot of people have favorite players that's not superstars, that's underrated.
Do me a favor, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn your notifications on so you never miss another solid reaction. But I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
If you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment down below more NBA video suggestions.